Hi everybody, welcome back for another episode of Hardcore Survival. Now, what we're going to do in this episode is just to get ready to finally go to the end. So at this point in time, we just need a few more things to be ready to go to the end. Now I have about everything I need. I think the only thing that I like to get up to a better level is my diamond helmet. At the moment it's Unbreaking 3, which is not bad, but I really like to have some level of protection on that. Protection 3, Protection 4 would be great. And the other thing that I need to activate the end portal is I do need 12 Eye of an Ender to actually activate the end portal, so I will need to go and hunt some Endermen to get my last 4 Ender pearls. And I do have enough blaze rods to make the remaining number of Eye of an Ender. So I'll be hunting some Endermen this episode, and I will hang out at the mob farm to build up some experience points to see if I can upgrade my helmet. I'm quite happy with my sword, which is Unbreaking 3 and Sharpness 3. I wouldn't mind having Sharpness 4, Sharpness 5 on a sword, but it takes quite a while to get Sharpness when you enchant a sword, and I might have to settle with Sharpness 3. What will be more important is the bow. The bow is power 4, which is really good. Power 5 is the maximum level on the bow, so maybe what I might try and do if I have enough time is to see if I can enchant another bow, and if I can get another power 4 bow and I can combine them, I can get a power 5 bow. But I might not have enough levels, or it might be too expensive to combine what I have already with another power 4 to get power 5. So I'll see how I go with that. But this episode is really just going to be preparing, and I won't be showing you lots of the activity at the mob farm and boring things like that. I'll just show you perhaps bits of where I'm hunting Enderman, because that's always interesting. Okay, so it's night time and we still need 4 Ender pearls, and we still like to change those 4 Ender pearls into Eye of an Ender. So I'm gonna hang out there in the dark, and hopefully I won't run into too many mobs, because I'm really interested in just getting Endermen. So I'll be hunting some Endermen now, and we'll see how we go. Wow, there's a few mobs hanging around here, especially zombies. Tina's just joined us. I wonder if she's inside or outside. Yes, she's just coming out. I'll just tell her I need to hunt some Endermen. Yeah. So this time of the morning, it's normally like just before you get the sun to come up, and often there'll be some Endermen kind of hanging around the place just before the sun comes up. So Tina's just going to get some stuff, and I'm not sure what she's going to get. Okay, so we're just going to have a look around the area and see if there's Endermen. There's always these zombies, because they can really pick you up from a really great distance. Okay, so let's see. Ah, creeper. I don't like creepers. They do destroy the whole landscape, which is a pain sometimes if you want to keep the place nice. I really don't want to fight, you know, the other mobs at this stage. I really would like to look for Enderman rather. It's a cow there. There's lots of these little baby ones. I wonder why there's so many of them. I'm quite glad that I have Unbreaking 3 on my sword. Because the sword just lasts quite a bit longer. Especially if you're fighting a lot of mobs that you don't really want to fight. Oh, there's a guy coming with a sword. Okay, there's an Enderman there. I really need to get that Enderman. Don't teleport away. Come here. Ah, nighttime again. Lots of zombies again. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow Tina's advice. I really need a looting sword, and to do that, I will make a sword from. I will actually make a sword from diamond. And I will then try to enchant that sword and see if I can actually get a looting sword. Because at the moment I'm not getting... I'm killing Endermen, and I've killed 2 Endermen, but I didn't get any Ender pearls, and I really need 4 Ender pearls. So I really need a looting sword. And there is actually a looting sword. Aiden has this iron looting sword, but I have too much respect for Aiden to actually just take his sword off as much as the temptation is there to do it. I won't remove our friends' memorabilia which we put up here in their honor. So I will need to make my own looting sword. So I'm hanging out at the mob farm. It's quite boring to do it, but I have to do it. I'm gonna try and get a enchant a diamond sword, and I'm hoping to get a looting sword. That's just Dina's advice, was that if I have such a sword, I would be much more. It would be much more easier to get ender pearls from Enderman, which is what's really now slowing me down. I really need a good looting sword to try and get more ender pearls, now following pretty good advice that Tina gave me. So I'll hang out a lot at the mob farm this episode to see if I can get experience points. I'll probably be coming back here often to do this. So let's see what happens. 30 levels. Fire aspect 2. Okay, fire aspect 2. That's not quite what I was after. Fire aspect is good to put things on fire, and I suppose I can kind of keep that fire aspect sword there, because that will deal extra damage to mobs that I hit. But I'm not too keen on that one. But anyway, it was worth a try. So I'll have to go back to the mob farm and get more levels and see if I can get something else on a sword that's more useful, like maybe even sharpness, or what I'm really after now is looting. So I'll just have to try again. Hopefully there's some enderman out there. Let's have a quick look. Nope, no luck today. Alrighty, so I'm going to make another sword, and I'm going to see if I can get a looting sword. So we'll make another diamond sword, and we'll just go down to the enchantment table and just see if we can actually get looting this time. So if we do encounter an enderman, we can actually get a better chance of getting ender pearls. Okay, 30 levels, here we go. Unbreaking 3, Smite 5, Fire aspect 2. I mean, this is great for zombies. This is the type of sword you want when you are completely surrounded by zombies. Maybe not the fire aspect, but the Smite 5 would really be great against zombies. But that's not what I wanted this time, so I'll have to go and try again. That is the thing with making these swords. It takes an awful long time to get something like looting, because there's just so many combinations with swords. So we'll keep trying. Time to make another sword, and to try again to see if we can get that looting sword that I really want to get more ender pearls. I am using a lot of diamonds to make these swords, but if I can get a good looting sword, then that would be great. So we'll go and have a quick look. It's still night time, so if I can actually get a looting sword, I can rush out there and see if I can find an enderman. Okay, so here we go. Diamond sword. Oh, smite again and knockback 2. Okay. It's not going as well as I wanted to go. I'm not getting the looting sword that I want. But what I'll do is I'm gonna rush out there anyway, and I'm gonna see if I can find an enderman. I mean, I just need 4 ender pearls. Okay, I have this knockback sword now, so I'm gonna just knock these guys back. I actually forgot how good it is to have a knockback sword. Not the right distance I want. Oh, there's an Enderman. There's an Enderman there. I just need my sharpness sword now. Oh man, these guys are just wasting my time again. Okay, quickly. Swap swords. Sharpness 3 sword. Okay. I gotta get that Enderman now. Okay. Ah, there's so many creepers there. Oh, there's too many creepers. There's too many creepers here. Come on. I need this Enderman. Creepers, go away. Okay, this guy is angry now. Okay, I got him. But what about these creepers? They are not happy little creepers. And there's a zombie there. Ah. Okay, so again, I saw an Enderman. I attacked it. It was really kind of too many other mobs around the place. There was all of those creepers. Oh, and I did find an ender pearl. Okay, it was worth it. It was worth it. Go away. Okay, I'm still gonna look around the place. So I'm gonna head back. And I'm gonna make another eye of an ender. It's just one less to worry about. I don't have any more blaze powder, but I can sure make blaze powder because I now have enough blaze rods. Okay, another eye of an ender. So I got 9 now. I need 3 more. So that's the next. That's what we're working on now, is trying to get 3 more ender pearls so we can complete, we can actually activate the end portal. We're still trying to get that looting sword to make it easier to get more ender pearls. So I spend a bit more time at the mob farm, and I'm going to make another sword, and then I'm going to see what am I going to get for my 30 levels on the next sword. So hopefully it will be a looting sword, or at least something else that's useful and valuable. So let's go and have a look what we get for our 30 levels. Alright, here we go. New diamond sword, 30 levels. Let's see what we get. Sharpness 3. Okay, so I really want a looting sword because I would like to get more ender pearls sooner, but I don't mind the sharpness sword, because the thing about a sharpness 3 sword is if I already have a sharpness 3 sword, so if I'm able to combine the sharpness 3 with another sharpness 3, I'll get sharpness 4, which is actually quite good. At the moment the attack damage on the sword is 10.75, and if I combine the two I'll get a bit more. So at least I can do that. It's not a complete waste, but it's not quite what I'm after. Now it's raining again, so the best thing I can hope for is that Enderman will actually teleport into the base from outside where they're taking damage in the rain, and hopefully I can get the Enderman that way. So I'm just going to see if it's even possible. Okay, that's not too bad. It's only 31 levels, and it's probably worth doing, and that will give me a sharpness 4. So if I ever get close to the Ender Dragon, I can easily get that well, I can more easily damage the Ender Dragon if it gets close to me with a sharpness 4 sword. Of course, there's one higher than sharpness 4. I think there might be sharpness 5. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that. But sharpness 4 is really, really good. So that's probably worth spending my levels on. And that ups the attack from 10.75 to 12, which is not bad. So I might just do that next time. And we'll see how we go getting that looting sword. It's not happening at the moment. Previously I wanted to combine those two swords, so the last time I enchanted the sword I got a protection. Last time I enchanted the sword I got sharpness 3. So I wanted to combine these two I wanted to combine these two swords, and what I realize is there's always a difference when you combine swords. For example, if I combine an Unbreaking 3 Sharpness 3 sword with a Sharpness 3 sword, the cost is 31 levels, which I don't have at the moment. However, if I swap it around and I take a sword that's never been used, so there's no damage to the sword, and I combine that and actually repair the original sword, which doesn't need any repairing done at all, it only costs me 20 levels, but I get the same result. I get a sharpness 3 unbreaking. I get a sharpness 4 unbreaking 3. And if I wanted to rename it, I can even rename it, but I don't see any point in doing that at this stage. So that's quite good. Sharpness 4 sword. I'm so happy about this. And that gives me attack damage of 12. And we always get this funny glitch over here, which I don't know what that is, but that sword doesn't exist even if you try to take it. Now we're trying to make looting sword, a good looting sword, and we are burning through our supply of diamonds at a scary pace. But luckily we did mine quite a lot of diamonds thanks to the Unbreaking 3 Fortune 3 Efficiency 4 pickaxe that Ace made so many episodes ago, and then of course Kurt did mine quite a few diamonds, so that was good. But we are burning through our supply of diamonds, that's for sure. But I am aiming to get that looting sword, so I'm going to give it another go. You need a lot of patience for this, and my patience is tested, that's for sure. Okay, so we're going to try again. We're trying to get a looting sword, and we'll give it another go. Smite 4, knockback 2. I actually already have a sword like that. I didn't want another one. I actually have one right there. So that's not what I wanted. But that's the thing about swords. There's just so many combinations that it's actually not easy to get what you want. It takes a lot of time. And at the moment I'm burning through a lot of time actually just to get a looting sword and then of course to get ender pearls. So this is going to take a little bit longer than what I hoped for, but I'll just have to be patient. Another night looking for enderman. Oh, there's an enderman there. Quickly, swap swords. Sharpness for sword. Okay. Just gotta get that enderman. Doesn't matter what happened. I gotta get the enderman. Gotta get an enderman. Where are you? Where are you? Take that. Okay, took him out. But no ender pearl. Okay. Well, I can keep going. I can keep going. I now have a sharpness 4 sword, so I can quickly take out any enemy. Oh no, what's that creeper doing in front of the house? He's just gonna damage the place. These creepers are just making these holes bigger and bigger and bigger every time. Totally destroying the landscape. You didn't see me, eh? That's what normally happens to us, is the creeper would sneak up on you and you wouldn't see the creeper. But this time he didn't see me. One enderman a night? That's very difficult. That makes it difficult. Oh, thanks for bringing the egg over. Thanks, mate. It's very kind of you. Burning time. Burning time. Now, we're still trying for a looting sword, and it proves to be quite a time-consuming process. And we're really even running out of space in the chest to put the swords in, the extra swords that we've been making. But because I'm a patient person and I'm gonna try again, I'm simply going to make another sword and we're going to try again and see if we can get a looting sword this time. I never thought that getting those last few ender pearls would take so much time, but you just have to be patient and eventually we'll get there and we'll be able to activate the end portal. So we'll go and have another look, another try. Okay, again 30 levels on a diamond sword, and we'll see what happens now. Knockback 2, fire aspect 2. Now I can't say that I'm not disappointed. I've been trying really hard to get a looting sword, and I think if this carries on I probably should just stop trying to get a looting sword and just focus on perhaps improving my my remaining armor, which is my diamond helmet, unbreaking 3, and if I can get that on protection 4, I will have full protection 4 armor, and then I just really have to go all out there every night and look for enderman, and I'm sure it's possible to get that last 3 ender pearls quickly. Now in this episode I really wanted to get those ender pearls to complete the number that I needed. I need 12 IF Ender to activate the portal, so I really was thinking that in this episode I'll get those necessary Ender pulls, and I was also wanting to improve my armor to get a full protection 4, but I just need to be patient, and I will in the next episode continue with that. And it is a little bit boring, and I do apologize, but I don't want to go to the end and be less prepared than what I can be. And I know if I put a bit more effort in, I'm almost there, I will be as best prepared that I can, and it's worth putting in a little bit of extra effort to get there. So if that means I need to have a 1 or 2 extra episodes above the number that I really wanted, doesn't matter. It's all about getting there in the end and having a successful mission and completing the mission and defeating the Ender Dragon. So thanks for watching, and this is Rooi signing out for another episode of Hardcore Survival. Have a nice day. See you next time.